I'm calling on the Ohio Police Officer Training Commission to keep moving forward and to implement the other pre-certification recommendations made by the advisory group. Now let me explain again what we're talking about. We're talking about requirements that must be met prior to a candidate to be a police officer entering an academy. Most of the things I'm going to talk about that we want to make uniform throughout the state of Ohio are already included in the closed academies run by the big city departments. So Cleveland, for example, Columbus, Cincinnati, all have already these requirements that I'm going to be talking about. They must be dealt with before someone starts into the academy. What I am asking the Ohio Police Officer Training Commission to do is to mandate these requirements before anyone enters any academy in the state of Ohio, before they enter any one of the 65 different open academies in the state. And let me go through these. And again, these are following the recommendations that were made in this document. But today I'm calling upon Ohio Police Officer Training Commission to implement these immediately. Number one, drug screening. I believe that Ohio should require all applicants to pass a drug screen prior to admission into an academy. Number two, and these are in no particular order, psychological exam. Ohio should require that each applicant, before they enter a police academy, undergo a psychological exam to confirm the applicant has the right psychological makeup to serve as a police officer in the state of Ohio. Three, truth verification test. Every applicant, I believe, should pass a truth verification test, such as a voice stress analysis or a polygraph. Physical exam. Ohio should require candidates to pass a pre-academy, pre-entrance physical assessment. One of the things that the working group found was that with the open academies, there were a number of individuals who took the academy, did fine, but at the end could not pass the physical exam. And they'd wasted thousands and thousands of dollars in addition to their time. I believe that this should take place prior to the entrance into an academy. And finally, additional criminal disqualifiers. Currently applicants, the minimum in Ohio is that currently applicants with a felony conviction or offenses that create a state or federal weapons disability are not permitted to attend a basic academy. I believe that Ohio should add other criminal disqualifiers. Now, let me again state, to be clear, many academies, including those run in Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland, already have these other pre-academy entrance standards. But I believe it is time to make them uniform across the state of Ohio. The certificate that says someone is a police officer in the state of Ohio comes from the state of Ohio. Therefore, there should be some uniformity about requirements that have to be met before someone can become a police officer in the state of Ohio. Simply put, we need the best candidates possible to become the next generation of peace officers in the state of Ohio. As we prepare to begin a new year, I'm urging the Ohio Police Officers Training Commission to vote on these recommendations at its next regular meeting, which is January 14, 2016. Commission Chairman Vernon Stanforth is here. Sheriff, I'd like to ask you to make a few comments.